Hi, I'm attorney Amy Dohrendorf. In another video, I gave you an overview of mediation and the advantages associated with it. Now, I want to tell you how you may utilize mediation in your case. Mediation should be discussed with you during the early stages of your case. If mediation is something you would like to participate in, you must decide if you wish to employ a private mediator or utilize the free mediation services offered through Maricopa County Superior Court. A private mediator is paid by the hour. Private mediators' hourly rates vary, but typically range from $200 an hour to $450 an hour. If both parties agree to utilize a private mediator, the mediator's costs may either be split equally or in proportion to your respective incomes. Even though a private mediator is an additional expense, there are certain advantages to using private mediation. Private mediators are often available much sooner to mediate your case than pro bono mediators who are appointed through the court. Private mediators offer larger blocks of time to listen to your story and help facilitate a resolution. Typically, a private mediator's only job is to mediate and settle cases. As a result, they are motivated to help you settle your case because their reputation as a mediator depends upon successful results. The downside of using a private mediator is the cost. If cost is an issue, Maricopa County offers free mediation services through Conciliation Court. One particular service is alternative dispute resolution. This is a fantastic program whereby family law practitioners volunteer their time, typically 3 to 4 hours, to act as an impartial mediator. The biggest advantage with this program is obviously the cost. It is free. Another advantage is that the mediator is typically a family law practitioner and can provide you and your attorney with invaluable insight into your case. In situations where children are involved, a parenting conference is another type of mediation offered through Maricopa County. A parenting conference involves the parties and an impartial mediator, typically a behavioral health professional, who assists you in creating a custody and parenting plan. If an agreement is reached, the mediator puts it in writing and it is signed by both parties. If represented, your attorney will be able to review and object to this report if need be. If an agreement cannot be reached during the mediation session, the mediator is then required to submit a report and recommendation to the court. Whether you opt for private mediation or pro bono mediation, the setting is typically the same. Mediations are usually held in the mediator's office or a conference room located at one of the court facilities. This may vary depending upon the mediator, but most mediators start the mediation with both parties and their respective attorneys in the same room where they lay the ground rules and goals for the mediation. After introductions, parties are usually separated and the mediator participates in private meetings with both parties and their attorneys. Prior to the mediation, your attorney will have submitted a settlement memorandum for the mediator's review so that the mediator will have a general idea as to the issues in your case and your positions. The mediator will caucus separately with the parties until it is determined whether or not a settlement can be reached. It is important to remember that mediation is confidential. Nothing in the mediation can be used against you at the time of trial. Unlike trial and arbitration, a mediator cannot make binding decisions in your case. Settlement is completely in the hands of the disputing parties. If a settlement is reached, those agreements are either recorded under oath by a judge pro tem or put into writing and signed by both parties. Once this happens, those agreements become binding agreements. Your attorney will take the agreements reached at the mediation and put those agreements into a final settlement document and ultimately submit those documents to the court. Mediation is a powerful resource and an excellent alternative to trial. I encourage you to take full advantage of it.